Good morning, dear children. In my previous video, I had explained you about some smart charts. Children, you all know that how can we represent data in tabular form and can draw tally marks for the data given in numerical form. Children, you can also read and draw bar graphs. Today, in this class, we will learn about one more smart chart known as pie chart. Children, this pie chart is known as circle graph or chapati chart. Right? Children, this pie chart is represented in circle and divided in different sectors, and each sector represents the part of a whole. Here in this picture of pie graph, you can understand about each of the part and draw your own conclusion. Children, if you see this pie chart, you will find that this pie chart shows monthly expenditure of pocket money. Okay, from this graph, it is very clear that maximum part of the pocket money is spent on snacks because it covers the half of the circle, and the least amount of pocket money is spent on stationery because it covers the minimum part of the circle. Children, now let us understand how can we divide circle in different sectors. Children, here you can see data is given in tabular form, and this data shows that expenditure of money for the different purposes. Okay, from this table, children, you can calculate the total pocket money. Okay, so when you will add this, you will get rupees 200. It means out of 200 rupees, 100 rupees are spent for the snacks. So how can you get part of the circle? So for this you will divide 100 by 200. Here you will reduce the two fraction, reduce this fraction. Ones place has 0, ones place has 0, cancel. Tens place has 0, tens place has 0, cancel. And the fraction left is half. It means half of the circle shows that money spent on snacks. Similarly, you can calculate and find out which part of the circle shows saving. For that, what you will do? You will divide 50 by 200. Ones place has 0, ones place has 0, cancel. 5 upon 20 will be divided by 5. 5 divided by 5, 1. 20 divided by 5, 4. It means 1/4 part of a circle will represent saving. For traveling, what you will do? You will again divide 40 by 200, traveling money upon total money. One's place has 0, one's place has 0. 4 ones are 4 and 4 fives are 20. It means 1/5 part of the circle will show the money spent on traveling. And the last 10 upon 200. One's place has 0, one's place has 0, 1 upon 20. It means 1 upon 20 part of a circle will show money spent on stationery. Children, here you can see the part of circle represented in this way. Half part for snacks, 1/4 part for saving, 1/5 part of the circle for traveling, and 1 upon 20th part of the circle for spent for the stationery. Now let us see few examples to understand the concept in more better ways. Children, here you can see a survey was taken on 48 students about their interest in helping their mother in household work. 24 children out of 48 children love to make and serve food. So how can you find the part of a circle? By dividing 24 and 48. When you will reduce this, 24 divided by 24 it comes 1, and 48 divided by 24 it comes 2. It means half of the circle will be represented for the children those love to make and serve food. Similarly, we can calculate for the children who loves to clean house and who loves to wash clothes. Here, out of 48 children, 12 children loves to clean house. So when we will solve it, you will get 1 by 4, because 48 and 12 both are divided by 12. 12 ones are 12 and 12 fours are 48. And similarly, for washing clothes, you have got the fraction. Now easily you can draw a circle and divide this circle in different sectors. Half for the children who loves to make and serve food. Okay. Half of the children who loves to make and serve food. 1/4, this is 1/4. 1/4 part of the children loves to help in cleaning house, and 1/4 part of the children loves to help in washing clothes. Children, here you can see I have drawn this pie chart and expressed the data in this circle form. Children, hope you all have understood how can we read chapati chart or pie chart, or how can we divide a circle in different sectors. So do practice and solve the sum that I have given. Thank you and have a good day.